Hello, dear professors and dear viewers of the video. Before starting my presentation, I want to introduce myself. My full name is Abdurrahman Mijan, and my ID number is U20010016. And today I want to talk about one of the most serious global issues in today's world, let's say. And honestly speaking, our world is full of problems. Please forgive me for making some. Well, uh, hello dear professors and dear viewers of the video. Before starting my presentation, I want to introduce myself. My full name is Abdurrahman Mijan and my ID number is U20010016. And today I want to talk about one of the most serious global issues nowadays. Okay? Honestly speaking, our world is full of problems and we have to deal with that kind of problems in daily life. Those problems: air pollution, waste of electricity, ecology problems, and so on, other so-called problems. But there is also another topic that should be discussed today. It's absolutely energy crisis. Energy crisis is the concern that uh, the demand for natural resources that are used to power industrial society are diminishing as the demand rises. Government and concerned individuals are working together to make the use of some renewable resources a priority and lessen the use of non-renewable resources in the coming years, let's say. And to tell the truth, the world economy has seen so many energy crises. Take North American gas crisis as an example, which started in 2000 and continued to 2008, and North Korean electricity crisis, American, sorry, Argentina gas crisis, and so on. Today, energy crisis is far from the center of attention than other global issues. Why this is the case? There is a number of causes for this, but I don't want to discuss these causes now. Uh, I I want to emphasize the fact that how serious energy crisis is. You can compare energy crisis to Cristiano Ronaldo, his substitution. This is a bit interesting comparison. Uh, Well, you can compare energy crisis to Cristiano Ronaldo in substitution, who can join in the football game, in the match, at every time and beat his opponent and make its situation unchangeable. Well, in other words, energy crisis this is. It can make our situation unchangeable at any time. Unless we take any steps towards this problem, we may be failed to live easily, let's say, live comfortably, and so on. In short, if we don't have this energy crisis problem, uh, that can bring many bad effects to us. If it comes to causes of the problem, what are the causes of the problem? First and foremost, one is overuse of energy. Today, in our daily life, We don't switch off the lights when there is no need, or we don't turn the TV off when nobody is watching. We don't do this kind of things. And it's said among people that a lake can be created by single drops. In other words, uh, above mentioned minor negligences can create a great uh, problem that is difficult to cope with. Another cause of the problem is aging infrastructure of power generating equipment. Today, most of the power generating firms are using outdated equipment that restricts the production of production of energy. Another underlying cause of the problem is unexplored renewable energy options. Today, most of the countries count on their non-renewable energy resources such as fuel and others, whereas only a few countries uh, generate energy from renewable resources such as hydraulic power generation, using hydraulic power generation, or wind generators, and so on. So unexplored renewable energy options are another cause of the problem. If it comes to effects of the problem, what effects can bring uh, energy crisis to us? If we imagine effects of the problem, first tourism industry come to our mind, because uh, tourism industry is largely dependent on the rise and fall of the fuel prices, which comes from the energy crisis. In other words, if the price of fuel increases, then the cost of tourism also increases. That uh, that result in uh, the decrease the amount of the tourists, because tourists cannot afford may not afford the money, the raised money, let's say raised money. So it's the tourism industry that suffers in case energy crisis happen. Well, energy effects, socioeconomic effects. Today, today, petroleum products such as kerosene and diesel are much more extensively used in South Asian countries such as India, Nepal, and so on, to run pump sets and tractors in agriculture and domestic usages. So, at the if the energy crisis happens, this kind of problems in agriculture or in fields may happen, and the uh, people have some kind of difficulties. At the present rate of consumption, all conventional sources of energy are depleting at faster rate. So you should find some solutions to this. If it comes to solutions, some countries, not some, uh, a number of countries use solar power, wind power, and hydraulic power generators uh, to uh, to take energy. Solar power. There are two ways of taking power from the sun: photovoltaic solar power system, and concentrated solar power system. You can see photovoltaic power systems power system photovoltaic power potential in the countries, across the countries. You can see African countries. This is Saudi Arabia. African countries have the most potential. than other more potential than other countries of the world. And Australia also, we can say Australia and Mexico. You can see Mexico's potential also also good enough. And what is the photovoltaic photovoltaic power potential system? It's the solar panels that are located onto rooftops of the houses or ground mounted places, that converts sunlight directly into electricity or directly into electricity. What is the concentrated solar power system? Concentrated power solar power system is another type of uh, type of taking energy from sun. Concentrated solar power system is a system that uses uh, solar thermal panel solar thermal panels that solar thermal energy to make steam that's thereafter converted into electricity by a turbine. This kind of CCP, let's say, abbreviation of this concentrated solar power will be CCP. CCP stations are located in Spain and America, USA, most of them. China ranked first in this field. And if it comes to wind power, China invested 226.6 billions of dollars to wind energy system until today. You can see primary share of energy, wind energy. This is USA, and this is China's one, and Australia. You can see these countries uh, leaders in this field, and some European countries. You can see, and you can see the fact that the most amount of wind energy goes to Bolivia, as the as Bolivia doesn't own much more non-renewable energy sources. And you can see increasing capacity of wind power um, here. This cumulative capacity of wind power, so and sharp increase in 2018. Yeah, you can see. And this is China wind energy taking station. Well, USA and China, these countries are leaders. These countries are ranked first in the field um, that using renewable resources to make energy or to generate energy. And the difference or the similarities of this country is that uh, USA and China are example of rare countries that uses also all three types of generating energy from renewable resources. They are wind power generating system and uh, solar power generating system, hydraulic power generators. Only these two countries use all three types of generating energy from renewable resources. Other countries such as France and Spain uses at most two types. And if it comes to differences of these countries, China uses China uses non-renewable source of energy as well as renewable one, because of the fact that China's population is the most one around the world. And China has uh, China has enough good potential of non-renewable resources too than that of USA. So the difference is that China uses non-renewable resources in the same rate as renewable resources, whereas USA's consumption is mostly from renewable energy, renewable sources. This is the similarities and differences of these two countries. Sorry for mistake. There should be not country. Country S should be country S. And this is a hydroelectricity station in Hubei, China. And the interesting fact is that this is the province that COVID-19 virus started to spread. You can see. And this is a hydroelectricity station. And if it comes to conclude, energy crisis is one of the most serious problems in coming years. So mankind should cope with this problem together. In this photo, you can see the one of the solutions of the problem. In other words, the country should make an obligation that every house have to use the energy that taken from solar panels on their rooftops here. This the energy that comes from these panels should come to this exactly this house. By this solution, we can save, or in other words, these houses learn how to save energy by uh, by doing this work. And on the other hand, government also win in this position. This is just win-to-win solution, let's say, win-to-win solution. Uh, houses learn how to save energy, and government also save its non-renewable resources such as fuel and so on. And energy crisis may not be happen in this case. So this was the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.